I read a number. It was if Alabama had as many breweries per capita as Colorado, we'd have like 140 plus. And so, you know, when you think about the fact that we've got 8 or 10, probably 15 or so by the end of the year, but 8 or 10 really in the state, and Tuscaloosa doesn't have one. And you know, Tuscaloosa loves beer, clearly.
That's true.
Always has, at least in my time here in the last 20 odd years. So it was something that we felt like somebody was going to do and do well, and we thought, well, it might as well be us.
And you know, and something else that has really kind of pushed us is it's like the enjoyment of doing it. It's like cooking. You get to adjust recipes. And we did it before we knew that we were going to start doing this. Obviously, at a much smaller scale.
We had 3 6th barrels, 3 kegs out on Friday, and I think combined it took them about 4 hours to be totally killed. So we sold 3 6 barrels of beer, a whole half barrel of beer. But what we've got going on over here in these 2 fermenters are our pail on the right that we put down on Monday/Tuesday morning, and this is our wheat beer that we put in the fermenter yesterday and today. So. The pale, sort of, we wanted to get something that was a little, falls sort of in between, on the scale of hoppiness, between like a Sweetwater 420 and a Sierra Nevada. So it's a little more easy to drink than a Sierra Nevada and a little more hoppy than a 420.
Yeah, the wheat beer was also something that we were looking at. When we were coming up with our recipes, we wanted something that I've always told people that Tuscaloosa is kind of a beer palate incubator. It's where people go from drinking natural light or, macro American style beers to learning about craft beer. So when we were formulating our recipes, we brewed a wheat just because we were trying to brew every style that we possibly could. And it got such a good reception from a lot of our friends that weren't super beer nerds, everyday people that would want to drink it, that we decided that we would make one that I think beer nerds will be happy with, but that I also think won't scare away the customer. It's a citrusy Belgian style wheat. I mean, in the same vein, but I think it's a little more interesting than something like a Blue Moon, maybe something like a Shock Top. In that same realm, I mean, obviously it's going to be a little bit different. It's got orange peel, lemon peel, coriander. So it's kind of a complex beer, but it's easy to drink. It's not going to blow your tongue off with hops, which is what makes beer bitter. And, some people are hop heads, some people aren't. So we wanted something that was really accessible to a lot of people.
I was joking with Bo that I was sitting at Will Higgins and heard the most beautiful sound in the world. I'll have another Druid City, So it's easy to get them to order the first one. They want to try it because it's Tuscaloosa and it's local, like we were saying. But if they're like, "Ooh, yeah, great, local beer. This is terrible. I want to order another one," then it really doesn't do us a lot of good. So we really that was the really awesome part was to hear people say, "Yeah, I'll have another."